It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams on Monday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you can look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. Third and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
I know it's fourth and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
This one taken in by Parkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Tua now on second down. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll toss it here to Achane. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert, and that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. That's to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Again, it's Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Tua gonna throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Tua gives it to Mostert. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Tua now on 3rd down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yardage last season. Good here for the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He'll run the toss to Mostert. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down. He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, here's Tua. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. In motion, it's Waddle. Third and long. Here's Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here. First and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. Here's second and 9. Cup in motion. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Third down and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Open man, left side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, L.A.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And It's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
On first down, it is Williams. And he'll work this down inside the 35. David Long there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. The motion man is Nakua. That's caught by Puka. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. 31 yards.
This is why speed on the perimeter is just so critical. To be able to get from the right side of the field all the way across to the left downfield, you better get there quickly, because I'll tell you what, those pass rushers up front, they're not getting further away.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Puka Nakua, touchdown Rams. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll get about 2. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Second down and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's to the outside. He's got Smith. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
In motion comes Beckham. Play action. Tagovailoa. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will come back to tie things at 17. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. They go play action with Stafford. Pass caught right side by Higbee. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Play action now for Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
That is caught at the 3. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run. It's Williams. And looked like he may have had a lane, but the defense shut it down quickly. He did not get in, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He puts it up, and it's caught. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will go up by 7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. A first down throw for Stafford. That's to Robinson. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On third down, here's Williams. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
The motion man is Nakua. On first down, Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Stafford now on third down. Open man left side. He's got it. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the first down.
I love this decision here, Mike. 3rd and inches, everyone in the building's just thinking you're going to just plow it up the middle and get a fresh set of downs. This is probably the best opportunity to strike downfield in the passing game, and that's exactly what they did.
A give, and here comes Williams. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap to Stafford. This is caught at the 2. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just...
That one, take it in. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown, L.A. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will go up by 7. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. In motion comes Beckham. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. A shotgun snap for Tua. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Beckham. 3rd and long. Here's Tua. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On first down, Tagovailoa. A gain there of 13 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
In motion comes Beckham. No run out of the gun. This is Mostert. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
Once again, it's Mostert. And that won't get a whole lot, maybe a yard, but that's it. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here's Jake Bailey now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Stafford now on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. The Rams got a nice throwback performance from their veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. He had it going right away. 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter, 2 more in the second. 4 touchdown passes all told, and he's likely not done yet.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And he finds Tyreek. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Tua. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Tagovailoa. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Tua gonna throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're gonna move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cup in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On 1st down, right back to Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Cup in motion. On play action, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally, Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That is caught. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down, but Mike, when the receiver got off the ground, did you see the look on his face? He's like, man, I did all that work. I could have at least ended with a touchdown, but either way, nice job bringing up 1st and goal and gives his offense a chance now to finish this drive off with 6.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will do it himself. He's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Cardi now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's got another one. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will cut the deficit to 7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Robinson. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now it's Williams. And he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He is in. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. He's got his man. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
In motion, it's Waddle. There's that man again. Another catch.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Stafford now on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
Hill brought in motion. Play action. Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Hill brought in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. On play action, it's Stafford. This one caught by Parkinson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get about 5. Second down, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here's a jet sweep with Kupp. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run it with Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, it's Cup. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. On the carry, it's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Cup in motion. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. From the gun, here's Stafford. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score again. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Washington now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's going to tuck it and go. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, here's Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, You got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Now he'll run. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. He's got his man. It's Smith. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, Miami.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Tua going to give it to Achane, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. In motion, it's Waddle. 3rd and 2, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Here's Achane. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The motion man is Nakua. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And he's going to get him a first down. The tackle made up around the 20-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. On the give, it's Williams. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. A shotgun snaps to Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Rams first down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Cup in motion. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. They run over center with Williams. They'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.